Peggy Hanson, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are roasting red peppers, and I'm going to give you some different ways that you can go about this. These are Carmen red peppers. You can use any, many different kinds of varieties of sweet bell peppers. You want something that's kind of a meaty pepper. And I broiled these just about 2 inches from the heating element. And see how they've gotten nice and brown, or black almost, on both sides. These are whole peppers that I put in the broiler. Now there's different ways that you can skin these. One way is, that I like to use, is to take the peppers and put them in, I'm going to take this out because we're going to talk about this later. Put them in a glass dish. I'm going to do that with this one. And cover it up. This pepper is hot. And it's going to steam a little bit, and that's going to loosen the skin. Now another way that people recommend is to put them in a paper bag. And it does the same thing. We're going to see which one works best. I'm kind of a fan of the covered dish. I just think it's less messy, and you don't lose as many of the juices from the pepper. This is a Carmen pepper that I cut in half and I de-seeded before I broiled it. And I put it under the broiler and I put it in a dish, covered dish, for a while to cool off, and now look what happens. Okay, see how the skin is loosened up, and you can just pull that off like this. It doesn't all come off all the way, and sometimes this works better than others, and you don't have to get every little bit. You want to get most of it. See how nice that is? You just peel that off. Oh yeah. It's kind of fun. And, there you are. Now we'll try this next one, see how fast it goes. Peel it away. Sometimes, you can give it a little help with a knife if you want to. See how nice that pulls off? And roasted peppers are great by themselves in an antipasto. You can cut them up and put them in dishes with pasta or soup, like a corn chowder would be nice with a little roasted pepper garnish. Put it in with chickpeas to make a hummus with roasted pepper. Okay. So here's our Carmen pepper, and this was roasted under the broiler. And a lot of people say you should take a pepper and roast it on top of a gas burner, but I have to say I think that roasting it under a broiler is the easiest. You can do several at a time that way. Just put them on a cookie sheet. Now see, on the inside there's these little seeds. We want those to be, we don't want those. So I'm just going to gently scrape these out. Doesn't matter if a few stick around. In a sweet pepper, these are okay. In a hot pepper, this is where a lot of the heat is, but okay. Put that aside. Now, we're going to just peel the skin off. Look at how nicely that goes. That's because we got the pepper nice and brown. You really want it to get charred like this. And then we let it kind of steam for, look at all that. Look at that nice skin come off there. A little bit more here. Just kind of push it with your thumb. See how that works? Don't be afraid to get your hands a little dirty. All right. There is a beautiful piece of roasted pepper. do all kinds of things with this. You can freeze it if you want to, in whole or sliced. You can put it in a salad. I'm just going to slice this right now. This could be a garnish on a nice cream soup or corn chowder. I'm going to put this back in this bowl. Now let's see how the one in the paper sack did. Well, it's still pretty warm. Ooh, look at how nice and charred that got. Ooh. I'm going to open this guy up too. Now notice I'm not rinsing this off, because you don't want that good flavor to go down the sink. Okay. Again, we're going to get the seeds out of here. And each variety of pepper will act a little different. I think this is a pretty good roasting pepper. Alright, now the same thing. I'm going to grab it up near the top. There we go. See how I just kind of pinch it with my thumb and forefinger, just kind of grab and pinch and lift just to get that loosened up. You know, it just really wants to come off. You just have to encourage it. There we go. There we go. Okay, this is still a little warm. So that's how you roast peppers and take the skins off. I'm going to take this little pile over here and compost it and set this aside for a nice recipe tomorrow, maybe with some pasta. Thanks for visiting.